All right, we now know who is on Governor Jeff Landry's Sewage and Water Board task force, and they'll be tasked to review many aspects of the embattled agency to, quote, maximize efficiency.
WDSU reporter Shay O'Connor joins us live from the Sewage and Water Board with how people are responding to these appointees. Shay?
Good evening to you, Stella and Gina. Yeah, the governor released 7 of those names today. The other 7 are expected to come from different corporations like GNO Inc., for instance. Now, on your screen right now, that list of those names that we just told you about, at least 2 of the people here have ties to New Orleans, like Paul Rainwater, who was once appointed acting director of Sewage and Water Board, and Garden Dove, appointed as chairman of the CRPA, who once served as the president of Terrebonne Parish. Now, so far, no city council members from New Orleans have been included in the list, many of whom say they've been fighting for reform when it comes to the issues of Sewage and Water Board. New Orleans have been plagued with for years, issues that residents know too much about, like flooding and high water bills. They feel left out, but they also feel that this is a pointless measure being taken for reasons unknown.
If they really cared about residents, you would have seen a more robust task force meeting publicly with a more robust membership that included a variety of people that support Sewage and Water Board and really want to see it legitimately reformed, to debate this publicly and to even allow residents to participate. The lack of all that is very, very problematic.
No one understands the challenges with Sewage and Water Board better than the people who live here and the people who are trying to work to overhaul the system.
I have a sister that lives, her and my nephew, her water bill is like $300 a month. I have a mom that lives by herself. Her water bill has got up into $3,000.
You heard it there. Residents I spoke with today say that they just want to see their issues resolved when it comes to drainage and their very high water bills. Now, the task force has 30 days to offer recommendations that the Sewage and Water Board of New Orleans and the mayor's office say that they welcome. And of course, we'll continue to follow this for you. Reporting live, Shay O'Connor, WDSU News.